Have you ever stared at your bank statement, scratched your head and asked, where exactly did my money vanish? You hustle, you earn, you even try budgeting, yet somehow you still feel broke. What if the problem isn't how much you make, but how you're silently losing it? Welcome to 10 financial habits that are secretly making you poor. These aren't the obvious mistakes. These are the silent budget killers hiding in plain sight. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where your money is leaking and how to finally stop it. These habits don't look dangerous. They don't scream overspending like a shopping spree at Gucci. They're quiet, casual. A $7 coffee here, a subscription you forgot to cancel there, all adds up, slowly draining your bank account. And the worst part, you barely notice until it's too late. Let's talk about Sarah. She earns $4,000 a month and follows a simple budget. Rent, bills, groceries all accounted for. But every morning, she grabs a $7 latte. Just one drink. No big deal, right? But $7 a day, 5 days a week, 50 weeks a year. Want to fix it? Track your money leaks. Use apps like Rocket Money, YNAB, or Mint. See where your small dollars are going. You might think it's just a few bucks, until you realize it's hundreds every month. Spotting just one leak can save you big. Finding 3 or 4? It's game-changing. Now let's talk about lifestyle creep. You know the feeling you get a raise? Great. And somehow that raise disappears just as fast. A newer phone, a slightly better apartment, a few extra dinners out. Your income went up, but so did your spending. That's lifestyle creep. It fools you into thinking you're doing better financially when you're really stuck in the same paycheck-to-paycheck loop. Warren Buffett, one of the richest people on the planet, still lives in the house he bought in 1958. The man could buy a mansion in every country, but he doesn't. Why? Because his wealth wasn't built on showy upgrades. It was built on discipline and simplicity. So here's your mantra. Upgrade your assets, not your lifestyle. Got a raise? Awesome. Increase your investments. Put more into your retirement account. Grow your emergency fund. Real wealth doesn't flash, it grows. Here's another trap. Impulse shopping. Ever feel bored, anxious, or stressed then? Suddenly find yourself scrolling Amazon, just looking. One click, then another. Suddenly your cart is full. Feel that dopamine hit. The rush? But later, guilt. Buyer's remorse. Less money in your account. Studies show 84% of shoppers admit to impulse buys. It's not because you're careless, it's emotional. Retail therapy is real, but it's also expensive. Combat it with the 48-hour rule. Want something? Add it to your cart, but don't buy it. Wait 2 full days. Most of the time, the urge fades. If it's still something you really want and can afford, then buy. But in most cases, you'll walk away. Want to take it further? Remove your saved credit card info from shopping sites. The extra step of typing in your card might just be enough friction to make you think twice. Fewer clicks, fewer regrets. Here's a financial sin that doesn't get talked about enough. Delayed investing. You think I'll start next month, or I don't make enough yet? Wrong. Time is the most valuable asset in investing. A 25-year-old investing $300 a month until age 65, assuming a 7% return, will retire with over $1 million. A 35-year-old investing $500 a month still ends up with less. A 10-year delay costs hundreds of thousands. Compound interest is magic, but only if you start early. You don't need thousands. Start with $50 a month. Use beginner-friendly platforms like M1 Finance, Acorns, or Fidelity. Automate it. Treat it like a bill. Let it run in the background while your money works for you, even while you sleep. Let's talk about credit cards. Specifically paying just the minimum. Feels like you're handling it. You're staying current. But reality, you're slowly sinking in quicksand. The average credit card interest rate is around 20%. Carrying a $5,000 balance and paying only the minimum could take you decades to pay off and cost you more than double in interest. Warren Buffett once said, if I owe money on a credit card charging 18%, the best investment I could make would be paying it off. Interest shouldn't be a part of your lifestyle. It should be the enemy. If you're drowning in credit card debt, use either the avalanche method, paying off the highest interest rate first, or the snowball method, starting with the smallest balance. Pick one. Be consistent. Get aggressive. Every payment above the minimum gets you one step closer to freedom. Now let's expose a silent killer: subscription overload. So look at your bank statement. See all those charges for $9.99, $14.99, $6.99, Spotify, Netflix, Audible, that meditation app you opened once? They all add up. It's called death by $9.99 because you don't feel it until you add it up. And by the end of the year, you've spent hundreds, maybe even thousands, on stuff you barely use. Do a subscription on it. Use tools like Rocket Money or Truebill. Or just check your credit card manually. Set a rule. If you haven't used it in 30 days, cancel it. You can always resubscribe later if it's truly valuable. Let's talk about shiny objects like brand new cars, fresh electronics, or designer bags. The problem isn't the item, it's the depreciation. A brand new car loses up to 20% of its value the moment it leaves the dealership. Buy a $30,000 car? Boom, it's worth $24,000 before you hit a red light. The smart move? Buy used, certified, pre-owned, refurbished electronics. Gently used gear. It's not about being cheap, it's about being efficient. That $6,000 saved could pay down a credit card or go into stocks that actually grow. Today, sites like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, or OfferUp are gold mines. You can get high-quality, like-new items for half the price, no depreciation hit. Let's move to another stealthy money drain, eating out. It's not special dinners, but everyday convenience meals. Meet James. He orders Uber Eats 3 times a week. That's $25 a pop. Multiply that by 52 weeks. He's spending $3,900 a year almost for grand-on quick meals. Home cooking the same meals, around $8 each. That's a 70% savings. Batch cooking on Sundays gives you weekday freedom and serious savings. Try the rule of 3. Eat out no more than 3 times a month. Make those meals, special dates, family nights, celebrations. The rest, prep at home. Your body and your bank account will thank you. Now budgeting. The word alone makes people groan. Sounds boring, restrictive, but here's the truth. Budgeting isn't about saying no. It's about telling your money where to go before it disappears. If you don't know where every dollar is going, your money is flying blind. One surprise bill and you're spiraling. Budgeting is your financial map. It gives you awareness. Awareness creates control. Use a simple framework like the 503020 rule. 50% goes to needs like rent, food, and utilities. 30% to wants, entertainment, subscriptions, lifestyle, and 20% to savings or debt reduction. If that ratio doesn't fit your life, adjust it. The goal is mindfulness, not perfection. Last, but maybe most dangerous, financial procrastination. You know what to do, but you put it off. I'll check my budget next week. I'll start saving next month. I'll learn investing when I have time. You wait and wait. But wealth doesn't wait. Debt doesn't pause. The solution: small steps. Make a simple financial action list today. Cancel 2 unused subscriptions. Automate $50 to savings. Review 1 credit card April and see if you can negotiate. Tiny wins. It's big impact. These 10 habits are common, relatable, and fixable. The good news? You're not alone, and now you're aware. Warren Buffett didn't get rich by making bold moves, he avoided dumb mistakes. And you can too. Stop the invisible spending. Plug the leaks. Focus on long-term growth. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. One smart decision at a time. Now I want to hear from you. What's one habit you're cutting today? What's your go-to money-saving trick? Share it in the comments, and let's build smarter habits together. If this helped you, hit like. Subscribe for weekly tips that actually work. Share this with someone who might be stuck in the paycheck-to-paycheck loop. Your future self and theirs will thank you. This is the moment. Your money story starts now. Make it a masterpiece.